Happy Tuesday, it's Shannon Wilkie, owner of the Shine Advocacy Group. How are you? It's warming up here in Arizona, so excuse my hair. I want to talk to you today about executive functions. So executive functions are life management skills. We talked about them last week. We talked about organization and planning, so check that out if you missed it. Now I want to talk to you about two more: time management and task initiation. So time management is understanding time to work effectively, right? So we need to first have an understanding of time to manage our time. And so let's start by teaching students what has to be done and what's a want to and what's a have to, and then prioritizing their day. So having a written routine is very helpful to do that, and then using an alarm and a timer to keep track of that task. So sometimes when I've worked with teens, and we have two executive function coaches, they sometimes are not aware how much time they're spending on their phones, with video games, watching Netflix. We all fall into that trap sometimes. So keeping track of about how much time you are spending will really help put it in perspective. Our phones have something on it called screen time, for those of you who use an Apple iPhone, and most phones do have something similar, so you can find out about how much time your student is using if they're on technology. And if they're younger, you can start with some type of a timer and just show them the passage of time, so then they can help schedule their tasks and manage their time better. So that can be done by saying, let me set a timer. Let's see how fast it takes to clean your room. And when they find out it took them 6 minutes to clean their entire room, it gives them a little perspective about how many minutes they're grumbling about something that takes 6 minutes. So that's something to consider with time management. The second we are going to talk about is task initiation. So this is a big one at school. So task initiation is independently starting a task and basically overcoming procrastination. So it's important to schedule, a non-preferred task. For me, my brain works a lot better with words than it does with numbers. So when I'm working on the business side of our company with the invoicing and such, I will do that and during a set time, and then I will make sure that I have a preferred activity after it. So something, if I do this, then I can, get through the invoicing, then I can do this. So that's really common when students have one side of their brain. We all have something stronger than the other. So make sure to kind of layer their preferred tasks with non-preferred tasks so they don't burn out. That's even stronger for ADHD and autism. And then also a written plan for doing the tasks and breaking down the steps is important. So with executive function, it works really well to take the end result and break down the steps to get there and do a written plan or a checklist. In school, a graphic organizer is really helpful to break down the tasks. I have a couple. If you search for a graphic organizer, I've created a couple of them that will come up, and just basically take any long writing assignment, break down the steps, chunk it out into manageable steps, schedule it out, and it won't be as overwhelming. So as adults, we do this often with goals and goal setting. So let's, not expect our students to be able to manage that on their own. ADHD, autism, executive functions are not. It's a skill set that takes some growth to get used to. I hope that's helpful. We'll talk about two more next week. But like I said, the executive functions are brain-based life management skills. Some develop faster than others. We all have them. And these brain-based skills are really required to execute tasks and solve problems. And like I referenced, when a student has ADHD or autism, learning disabilities, they sometimes are lagging. And so growth in these areas or having an executive function coach may help. So if you are a parent, you're watching this, and you want more information on executive function coaching, you can go to shineadvocacy.com and look under About Us, and it talks about our two executive function coaches, Sarah and Amy. And under the FAQs, there's also information about executive functions and how we can help if you're interested. Okay, thank you. Bye.